Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad coding decisions together. This is for entertainment purposes only, so if you're entertained, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So, I started this project that I am going to do with you today in a framework that I am not that familiar with because I got hired at a job that used that framework, and then they fired me 45 days into working there. So we're just going to do it in the framework I like and redo it. So we're just going to be doing basically pair programming together. This is not like I didn't do it beforehand. So we're going to live troubleshoot things together. And this is more of an authentic programming experience. So don't be surprised if at some point, because this could get very long and not have too much of a point, but I might put on some music. I make the music. It's Financial Philharmonics. I also have bad financial decisions on YouTube. So anyways, what are we doing? I didn't realize that I didn't actually make that other one in GitHub, so it's actually way less messy. I can just use the same repo name that I've been using. So it's called YieldCalcy, and what it does, it's a highly configurable distribution calculator. So in the high income ETF space, what we want to be able to do is say if I take 5 or 10% of my distributions and I divested cash, what would my total returns look like? How much cash would I have? This is not a public repo, it's private, but you can see it while it's here on the screen. No template. We don't want to read that. We don't want to add anything really. So we're going to create this repo. And so we have YieldCalcy. My name is Amy Commits on GitHub. So if we go into cursor, because we are going to be doing this with AI. It's not happening without AI. I do have several years of experience in this without using any AI at all, but if I can use something else to think for me, we're going to do that. So I already looked it up, how to install it again, because I don't actually make new projects all that often. So the first thing we're actually going to do though is nvm list, and for some reason it still defaults to that. So we'll do nvm use lts iron, which is at version 20, which is not the most incredibly latest, but it won't have some of the bugs that the very latest will have, but it's also not on version 18. So init, and we'll call it YieldCalcy. Yes, we do want 3. We're going to use npm because the other ones suck. Yarn was invented because npm was slow, but then they fixed npm, so there's really no reason to do yarn anymore, as far as I know and I am concerned, which I'm not concerned. So what we want to do is install TypeScript, install Tailwind, install testing, and then the first thing we're going to do, we're going to push this up to GitHub, and that might be a good video of just, we've created this and now it's a thing. But the next thing we're going to do is add the server to it, the Express server. Yes, we do want to install that. Yes. Okay, so which ones? We do want ESLint. Why don't we do fonts, because I actually care about this looking nice. We'll do this one. I'm not sure if we need it. We don't want NuxtUI. I don't I just want to use Tailwind and be done with it. So yes, we'll set up the server, and then we'll set up Auth0, which I had done with the Laravel app, but we're not using that anymore, so I need to just point it over here basically. And then once we have authentication, we can put in the Stripe, because this is going to be like a grown girl type of website where people are going to have to log in and sign up to get the very advanced features. And then I will worry about what this is going to look like and what the backend database needs to look like. So it's basically going to be people make up their portfolio and then they configure how they want it to be reinvested. It's not just 100% regular drip back into the original portfolio and then go from there. So it's going to be fun. And eventually this will even load. So yeah, I found out on Friday that they were firing me. And today is Monday, August 18th, and I'm going to start my new business today. I filed for unemployment, but my audience for bad financial decisions is growing, and I just want to do little projects like this full time. So I might not be rich enough to do this comfortably yet, but it's worth it to me to try. So I might not, well, anyways, cd into YieldCalcy, npm run dev, and we go to localhost 3000. And I do need to actually get onto YieldMite and update it today because I'm not working, so I have no excuse for not keeping it up to date. Anyway, so we have Nuxt. This is the default website. For the next video, we'll start looking for to set up the Express server. I've already figured it out. I like to use connects and objection and the Express, and so we'll just be looking at a previous project that has it already set up and copying things over until it works. So anyways, if you like this, please like and subscribe, and I'd really appreciate it. Bye.